Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the show. Today, we have this gorgeous Toyota Tundra with that wonderful factory system in it and that gorgeous touchscreen in the dash. Let's be honest, these things sound like crap and that radio isn't so special. What we're doing today is we're gonna go ahead and pull everything out of this car and we're gonna go with a Kenwood 994 in the dash and a bunch of Rockford stuff everywhere else. So the truck has already been here for about, I don't know, half hour, 45 minutes. We've done a little bit of work on it. We had to do some prep work. This is the box right here. The customer had us order them this box. It's a 212 box. We're putting two Rockford P3 shallow mount woofers in it. This is the box brand here. It came with these little pieces of bumpers right here that were supposed, I don't know what they were, but we had to cut those off because as you can see, the woofer wasn't gonna fit in the box otherwise. Anyways, enough of that. So in the back here, this is where we've already pulled the back seat. We had to test fit the box, make sure it fits. We're gonna pull this guy off here because as you can see, it makes a lot of noise. We're gonna roadkill that, but from the inside because we really need all the room we can get to fit that box in here. There's a factory amplifier up underneath this seat. Even though this is the base model system, it still has a crappy factory amplifier. We're gonna go with two little Rockford Power Series amplifiers. We have the 404, we have the 751. Both of these should fit underneath that seat, no problem. We'll make a custom mount for that. For speakers, we're going with a set of Power Series T16s and T2652 S's components in the front doors, in the tweeter, and the dash. So the plan right now is to go ahead and get this door off. Fernando's getting ready to get started on that. I'm gonna go next door and flash the module, then I'm gonna come back and finish getting this. This is just mocked up right now. These woofers aren't actually wired up, so I wanna wire that up so it doesn't bite us in the butt at the end of the day when we need to throw that in. Oh, then I'll get the radio out. We'll work through the day and try to stay out of each other's way. We're gonna go ahead and get started on that. Fernando's gonna go ahead and pull the door panel off. Before he does that, let's take a look at these speakers that we're gonna put in it. Inside the top of the box, you get two huge passive crossover networks, these guys here. Now these are bi-ampable, meaning that you can run a power for the tweeter and the mid-range and an output for the power and the mid-range. You could do a 4-channel amplifier just on these if you wanted. And then on the outside you have switches for plus or minus 2 dB and then also on axis, off axis, which we'll talk about more later once we get these into the car. You have the two tweeters, of course, these little guys right here. It is a metal tweeter, so it is going to be nice and bright. And then we have the T2 mid-range right here. Very nice looking, decent sized magnet. It is a wide basket. The way Rockford builds these things is very wide. There is a 6x9 in the front door that this is gonna take the place of. So we are gonna have to do some kind of brackets if we don't have one. We may not, I don't know. So, but this will fit with no problem because there is a 6x9 there. Let's join Fernando as he starts getting the door apart and getting these guys in there. We are gonna do roadkill and fast rings also. So to install the front speakers, Fernando's going to use the Metra 82, 81, 47 adapters. Now there's two in a bag obviously, and what you need to do, because this is an oversized 6.5, is go ahead and break off these little tabs and the speaker fits right in. Fernando's finishing up the passenger front door. We're doing the last final thing, which is put on the fast ring. Now, for those of you guys who aren't familiar with these are designed to help couple the speaker with the door panel, so it pushes all that dynamic energy out. There's also a couple parts that go behind it to focus the energy back into the acoustic plug, is what they call it. We've added the roadkill, as you saw. Now all he's got to do is get this guy on here, get the door panel back on. Once he gets that done, I can remove the seat. So for the rear doors, like we said, we're going with the T116s. Now these come with a cool 6x9, 6.5 plate. A lot of Rockfords do come with this. Inside the box, we get a nice 6.5. Tweeter is fixed, decent sized magnet, and like we said, that basket, that's that Rockford basket, has this round fatness to it. One of the reasons it's designed like this is because they like to hide passive crossovers inside of here for like the tweeter and the mid-range, and also the component series and the punchline. So for installing the rear speakers, we're using the BK TSB 920 mounts. As you can see here, they bolt into the factory bolts. Speaker will fit right in there. And we'll tell you, it's for a true 6.5, not a 6 3/4 or an oversized 6.5. Anything too big won't fit in the hole. For that, you're gonna wanna go with the Metro version. We're going ahead and we're working on the box. Let's take a look at that. So we have dual voice coil 4 ohm drivers. There's a set here, there's a set here. Now what we need is this to be a 2 ohm load on each side so we can get a 1 ohm load at the amplifier. So we have our speaker cups that these came with. We went ahead and soldered on 2 groups of wires here, shrink wrap, taped it up a bit. Now we've already got one in the box. We found with these Rhino line boxes, they don't sit all that well, so they tend to leak. So we've gone ahead and filled in the hole that the cup was in with hot glue so that there won't be any air leakage anywhere around it. So now we're just gonna go ahead and get them screwed back into the box. The box is all set and done. We're gonna go ahead and set this aside and grab the 2 little amplifiers and open them up and take a look at them.